Hey everybody, welcome back to jb.precision YouTube channel. This is episode 4 of the Precision Load Development series for the 243 with the 95 grain Berger Classic Hunter bullets. Sorry I've been gone for a while, haven't made a ton of videos lately. I started a new job a month and a half ago, it's been going great. For those that don't know, I work for Pierce Engineering now in Lansing, Michigan. We build custom rifle actions and custom rifles, so it's like a dream job of mine. And I've just been settling in there and get used to everything. It's been going great. I love the job, not just from what I do, but the people and everyone I work with and the way things are. I really like it, really enjoy it. So I'm also not a huge winter guy, so I don't do a lot of shooting in the winter. I don't like cold and I don't like snow that much. So we're right in the middle of winter. So I don't do a ton during the winter, but I will finish this series up soon. I'll just get out in the cold and bear with it and get some of this stuff done for you guys. I know some of you guys are really liking this load development series, and I also will be doing more load development series like this in the future with other rifles, other cartridges, other bullets, things like that. So you guys can look forward to that as well. Hope you all had good holidays, and I will get right into this video. So in the past video, I selected 43.5 grains as the powder charge I'll be moving forward with. I want to do a seating depth test just to optimize the seating depth and go from there. So to start off here, I'll get my little short cleaning rod for a pointer. I can zoom this in a minute so you guys can get a better idea of these, but for now I just want to talk about this and we'll see what's going on here. So the first group of the day, I shot this 15 thousandths off the lands load here. We had 2 shots in the same hole, one out here. I don't like to see flyers typically when I do a CDF test or see a flyer at all. So seeing 2 here, 1 hole, to 1 out here makes me think that this one out here is not what you're looking for. You're not really looking for flyers. And all these shots felt good. So I just want to say that I'm not looking for this size group, but it was 524,000 center to center, so right at half MOA. Not a bad group, but I like more of a triangular shaped group or a square shaped group, and this one here is just you got 2 in 1 hole, 1 out here, so I don't like to see that. Next, I shot a chronograph test. Just 3 shots, see the 20 thousandths off the rifling at 43.5 grains. In the previous powder charge test, all those bullets were seated 20 off the lands. So I went and just seated these at 20 off and tested them for velocity. I don't really pay attention to groups with my magneto speed. The magneto speed affects point of impact and group size for me. It's something hanging off into your barrel, so if it affects harmonics, it's going to affect your group size and your point of impact most of the time. For me, it has anyways. So when I did that, I dialed 2 MOA up just to make sure I was for sure when I hit this target and mess it up. I should have put another sticky on here, another target separately for the chronograph test because we'll get into that, but I made a goof. And anyways, so I shot these 3. And I didn't measure group size, again, chronographs on there. But I have my book here, and I'll just tell you what I got for those 3 shots. I had an average speed was 3,224 feet per second. I had an extreme spread of 12 and a standard deviation of 6. Only 3 shots, but that's pretty decent for 3 shots. I mean, obviously I want to shoot a lot more to get a true idea of my standard deviation, extreme spread, and whatnot. But it's small sample, but it's good to see with an extreme spread under 20, standard deviation single digits. That's good to see. We'll test that further on, but for now I just want to see what that would do, and I'm pretty happy with that velocity. 32.24 with a 95 grain bullet and a 243 with no pressure signs. That's pretty good. So moving on, I shot 20 thousandths off the lands here, and this one kind of vertical strung a little bit on me. It measured 954 thousandths center to center, so it's under 1 MOA, but still with some vertical stringing, not ideal. So then I went and tested 25 thousandths off the rifling, and this is a beautiful group right here. Perfectly triangle shaped group. Measured 446 thousandths center to center, so it's under half MOA. Again, only 3 shots, but that's still good factory rifle and everything, so I'm happy with that. And I tested 30 thousandths off, and it's right here. We got 2 up here and 1 out here. Still a triangular shaped group, but it opened up from this one. It measured 770 thousandths, so right at 3/4 MOA. For a factory rifle, again, that's pretty good. So just looking at this, I'd say 25 to 30 thousandths off, and that window is going to be my happy spot for my seating depth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go forward 20,000, 25 thousandths off, and then as my, if I shoot this load a lot, my throat and my rifling will obviously burn forward some, and I just know I don't chase the lands. I just usually find a load, shoot it. If it stops shooting well, I go back and I tweak it and find out, I just tweak it a little bit just to get it back shooting well. So if 30 thousandths off shoots good, 25 thousandths shoots good, theoretically, as the throat wears out, it'll continue shooting well until, maybe past 35 thousandths off might not shoot well, but for now I'm just going to leave it 25 thousandths off. And my goof up I was talking about was I shot this group here, and as you can see it hit, down here below the bullseye, about an inch low from center where I was aiming, and I dialed 2 MOA up, and then all these landed about 2 MOA above this one. So this one was goof up, so I like to also see where my center of the groups are, and this one looks like it'd be about right here, top of the target. This one's right here, and then 25 and 30 are both about half an inch above the orange dot here. So these both have similar centers of the group. So again, you like to look for a seating depth that hits on the same horizontal plane, or same vertical plane, I should say, and same point of impact generally. So since 25 and 30 both hit relatively in the same spot on the targets, I would say this is going to be my seating depth node for sure. Next, I'll go ahead and do a fine tuning of the powder charge. 43.5 is what I selected, but I'm going to test probably from 43 to 44 in 0.2 grain increments, somewhere in there. Haven't really decided yet. Usually I go about 4/10 below my load, 4/10 above, so I'll probably end up about 43.2 and then load up to about 43.8, and that'll bracket that 43.5 load, and we'll just verify that 43.5 is indeed the optimal charge weight. And that test will shoot 25 thousandths off the lands, and we'll shoot targets like this, and I'll shoot 43.2, 43.4, 43.6, and 43.8, and then I'll just look for group size and their point of impacts. So that will really narrow down my powder charge and narrow down this load. And if I really want to get crazy, I could further go into the seating depth testing and test, plus 3 thousandths and minus 3 thousandths from 25, but I might do that, but I'm really thinking this load just going to shoot really well, 25 off, and somewhere around 43.5 grains. And I feel confident with that because my seating depth node looks good here, and when I did my powder charge, velocity testing, I had a low extreme spread and a good standard deviation, and only 3 shots for that sample, but if I see good numbers for 3 shots and I see accuracy like this, I can probably guarantee that, for a 5 or 10 shot string, I'll have, good extreme spread and good standard deviation. And for me, this rifle is not a 1,000-yard rifle. This really is like a 700 under load. For the 95 grain bullets, I think 700 yards is about the maximum I want to shoot this consistently. I do a lot of groundhog hunting, and I just like to plink with the 243, so I feel like 700 yards and under is where this load's really going to shine. So as far as extreme spread, if I get extreme spread under 25, and standard deviation, it's 10 and under, I'm happy with that. I'll be happy with this. So right now, that's what I did for the seating depth, and yeah, so next I'll do the optimal charge weight testing. Well, it's a variation optimal charge weight testing, and then I'll move on from there and catch you guys later. And I'll go ahead and zoom in on this and let you guys see these real quick and get a good idea of what I'm looking at. Zoom in. Hope you guys can see that better. Again, this is 15 off, 20 off, 25 off, 30 off. And I hope you guys can see that. Group sizes again, this is 524 thousandths, this is 954, 446 thousandths, and 770 thousandths. So you can see this one is definitely perfectly triangular shaped group, and it was 446 thousandths. So this is a very good group. So that's what we're moving forward with. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Again, please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys with some more content and keep you guys updated on the channel. So stay tuned.